On November 16th, 2011, a mysterious video was uploaded to YouTube by a channel called Now I Know. The title of the video was, "You have 30 days to pay me $5 million." The video begins with this guy creating some type of RC car with a camera attached to it. The next part of the video is just him traveling somewhere, obviously far away, since we can see how many modes of transportation he uses to get there. He finally reaches his destination, the Great Pyramid of Giza. The final part of the video shows the RC car moving through one of the shafts of the pyramid before abruptly being cut off. He went on to say that if he wasn't paid $5 million and 30 days, then he would release the whole video to the world. This guy also had a website called nowiknow.com that had a countdown timer counting down the days until he would release the full video. It's never clear who he's asking the money from and why he's asking for it. We can assume, however, that he wants the money from the Egyptian government because there's some sort of secret inside that pyramid that they don't want let out. Whatever that secret is, it must be pretty big if it's worth $5 million. This video didn't exactly go viral, but in just under a month, it had reached over 250,000 views. A lot of people were really curious to see what was in that pyramid. Some people thought he would end up getting killed before uploading the video, and other people wanted him to take precautions to make sure the video would still be uploaded in the case that something did happen to him. And then there was this guy. Honestly, it would have been hilarious if this is actually what happened. Whatever secret was being held down there, it must not have been worth $5 million because the guy ended up uploading the full video at the end of the 30 days. Take a look at what happened at the end of the video. No, just messing with you. Here's what actually happened. If you're disappointed with the footage, then I was too. It was really anticlimactic. We only see like 1 second of whatever's on the other end of the pyramid, and even then, it's really difficult to make out. It looks like some sort of light source and possibly a person standing next to it. We could try to get into whatever was inside the pyramid, but to be honest, it's impossible to tell. Like I said, we only see it for a second and it's very distorted. I've seen some crazy theories develop about what this might be, including it being an immortal Egyptian living inside the tomb. At the end of the day, we can speculate all we want, but that's all it is, a speculation. Instead, we can take a closer look at how genuine this footage truly is. The main consensus on this video as of now is that it's a hoax, and there are a few reasons why. First of all, we can agree that if you're going to do something like this, then you're going to want to conceal your whereabouts as best as you can. The person seemed to not do that at all. He showed plenty of his surroundings, his flight, the motorcycle he rented, the bus he took, and much more. All of that could give very helpful hints to some type of agency that wanted to find him. Furthermore, we have the fact that we never actually see the guy putting the RC car into the pyramid shaft. The video just cuts to the footage of the car that we have to assume is in the shaft. For all we know, it could just be in an air vent. There's no actual proof of it. Another piece of evidence pointing to this being fake is that I have also seen several people claim this footage was taken from National Geographic. This hasn't actually been confirmed yet, since no one was able to find that episode, and I'm having doubts that it's from National Geographic too, since the RC car camera does seem to look and move in the way that it was built earlier on in the video. So, since we can safely assume this is not real, we need to know what the point of the entire thing was. There's been some speculation on this, and a lot of people believe it was some sort of viral marketing technique. One person suggested it could be some type of marketing for the movie The Pyramid, but I'm not so sure about that, since that movie came out a few years after this whole thing happened. I find it really odd that since the release of this video, we never heard from this guy again. It really leaves us with no clear conclusion. I decided to look into the history of the website. There are archives of the website that date all the way back to 2004, so this website obviously existed long before this event happened. According to later archives, the domain expired on May 28, 2012, and whoever owned the site never seemed to renew it. But there's a bit more to it than that. In January of 2016, the website actually went back up, except it was nothing at all like it was before. It became some sort of art website. Nothing really seems to be out of the ordinary here, although a lot of it is written in Portuguese. Obviously, one thought that occurred to me was that the whole Pyramid ransom video was to gain attention for what would later become this website. I seriously doubt that though, considering the fact that this website was created almost 5 years later. It's more likely that the owner of this art website just happened to use the same domain as the last guy. I really wish I could give a more conclusive ending to the video, but I really can't find any solid conclusion to all of this. Some guy made that video, posted the full thing, and then a few years later just disappeared. We know it was likely faked, and can guess it may have been some sort of viral marketing technique, but beyond that, I really don't know much else. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the flip side.